Sagittarius, welcome to October 2018. My name is Colleen, and whoa, that was crazy. And this is Arcana Rising. Please like, share, and subscribe. I just got this really intense energy flowing through me. That was quite interesting. That does not happen often. Okay, so Sagittarius. Wow. Sagittarius, you are on fire this month, on fire. And you really need to make sure that you're keeping it in check so that it's not working against you and working for you. This month is a time of action, a time of intense energy, and which is interesting because it's in the sun sign in the seasonal sign of Libra and Scorpio, which is air and water, and you would think that it wouldn't be like this, but yeah, it really is. October is very, very fiery this month and very active, and you just need to make sure that you are channeling this energy appropriately to work for your advantage. Wow, this is like, I'm feeling very fast right now. I'm feeling very fast. And you know, just making sure that you're directing this energy in a controlled way, you know, like, whew. You know, making sure that you know where you're going with this energy, because it is so opportunistic and very beneficial for you that you can really go far. You can really go far as long as you are channeling it in the right direction. So as long as you're not turning and, like, you know, firing this energy that could come out as rage at other people that don't deserve it, really. You may be really catching a lot of people off guard this month because you're just so, like, on point and then some. This month, I feel like this is like a very more expansive, expanding energy for you. And, you know, making sure it doesn't completely take over you. Yeah, so and I feel like a good way to make sure that you are staying in your body, like, I feel so fiery right now. Like, I feel kind of like, you know, like, I don't know, it's just kind of crazy right now, the way that I'm feeling. I really just want to, like, rage out. Like, I feel like I just, like, took some kind of, like, exercise drink or whatever, and I just got out of working out at the gym, you know, people are like, whoa, you know, like, whoa, you know, going kind of crazy, super, like, raging out. I don't know why I'm saying this. That is just our craziest energy. I guess I'm just channeling just Sagittarius energy just in general, but it's like magnified this month, and I feel woo. I'm feeling woo. Make sure that you're drinking a lot of water this month. Like, definitely making sure that you're drinking water, because this fire could really burn you out. Like, it's moving so fast. Okay, so this is just crazy because, you know, I've been noticing that, like, with these costumes and in doing these readings for each of these signs, like, I really am channeling the energy that is coming in, like, for this presence, and for this reading. It's just kind of crazy because some of the other readings, like, I'm very quiet, and very timid, and then other ones I'm like, you know, I don't know, it's really weird. And for this one, I'm just like I want to run. I have so much energy right now, like I don't even know what to do with myself. And I just started shuffling all over again. And that's interesting. Okay. I've got all four cards out. And we've got the Six of Cups in reverse. Queen of Swords in reverse. The Three of Pentacles in reverse. And the Sun in reverse. And when all of the cards are in reverse, I like to flip them around for a different kind of message. It usually comes out in a way that actually works for people to use, to utilize to their advantage. Okay. So, getting into this fiery energy and, sun, fire, being in that experience, we've got the sun here. So, being in that energy of the sun, what are people like when the sun is, out, like summer, summer energy. People are outside doing this, doing that, having fun, having a good time. Like, let's step into October in that energy. Let's get ourselves aligned with sun energy. And in doing that, that's going to help us to really embrace joy, embrace empowerment, and it just gets you into the cycle and the flow of the world around you, more so than you would ever really realize, because it just starts to, getting it into that energy, getting into that energy just immediately cuts all restrictions that are tied to you that prevent you from getting to where you want to go. It just makes everything easier. It just removes the tension. It burns it away, Think of it that way, like you're burning away everything that has tied you to the past, that has been holding you back, really letting that fire take over in the beginning of the month, getting into it, but in an empowering way, not in a rage kind of way. And in doing that, you'll be able to take what it is that you're trying to achieve to the next level. And in that energy, you'll be in this proud and this empowering energy that will be fully supported in, bringing whatever it is that you're trying to do out into fruition. But it should help you in working with others as well. Just being cautious of your pride in the process, not getting into a place of cockiness, and also watching the way that you are communicating with others, because it could be coming off as a little brash or a little harsh, because you're so fiery. It just wants to come out. So watch your level of energy. It may be too intense for some people to really handle. So if people are reacting to you in a certain way, that's probably why. So then you have to kind of work to reel back in, but not completely, because you need that fire to really fuel you forward in the months ahead. And I feel like it's all about going towards what your passions are, going towards where the love is in your life. Also, if you're trying to find somebody, if you're trying to get yourself into a relationship, if you're looking for love or something like that, you need to be channeling this kind of energy, because this is when you are the most yourself, really. This is when you are the most you're just at your most magnetic. That's the word. Magnetic. This is when you're at your most magnetic, and you'll be able to really attract people that are attracted to that, you know what I mean, and then want to come in. And those are the kind of people that you want to surround yourself with anyway. So it makes it easier for them to see it. It's like, yeah, so communication is really key here. And then Six of Cups. So that is just like being cautious of what is being offered to you towards the end of the month. You know, just being cautious of what's being offered to you and really check in to see if it's something that's actually going to benefit you and is coming from a place of actual support instead of, you know, manipulation in a way. But then there's also this vibe of feeling like nostalgic in a way, of like wanting to reconnect with your past. And that could be a way of getting yourself to move forward, is by, you know, reaching out to someone from your past may be a way of getting yourself to move forward again. Like if you have been feeling stuck for a while, it may be because it's something that is connected with something from your past and it needs to be, you know, addressed in the upcoming months. Oh my goodness, this card just like keeps popping out for you in the deck. I had done this once before, but it didn't record correctly. So, and this was a card that came out for you earlier. So I feel like this is definitely a month of going for your passions. But then also it's kind of saying that like this energy is so powerful and so intense that you will want to go on an adventure no matter what it is. So you need to really like make sure that this energy is being directed on the path that you're trying to go down. Because you may find yourself going on adventures just for the sake of the movement. You know what I mean? Because there's a strong momentum being forced within you, and it needs to be expressed in one way or in another. So making sure that you are using this energy to your advantage and going in the direction that you actually want to go in, and not just going down a path because somebody invited you down this path. You know what I mean? It's not really meant for you. It may be more so meant for them, and they need the strength to do it on their own. So in, you know, turning it down, you are helping them to step up their game and step into their power as well. So don't feel like, you know, if you're not helping them, then that, you know, they're not going to be able to do whatever they need to do. So just keeping that in mind as well. And just, I mean, embrace the fire, but also, you know, control the fire. Do you know what I mean? Like, not controlling as in like I'm going to control it so it's small and dim. I'm just controlling the direction that it's going. Like almost like a flamethrower in a way. Like you want to aim it, you know, at something and, you know, set someone on fire. And almost like burning down your path is a possibility. Like burning up, you know, something in order to create a path, like destroying things in order to create your own path. Maybe something that is coming up this month. So just be cautious if that's something that you actually want to do, or if it's just the fiery rage that is just kind of taking over. So, you know, check yourself before you wreck yourself. You know what I mean? You know, with that fiery energy, be cautious and making sure that you're not taking it out on people that don't deserve it. Like, I'm just picturing, like, you turning into fire and someone's like, what? I just asked you, you know, I asked you where the bathroom is. Like, you know, like something extremely insignificant could become something extremely intense for you, because you are just feeling so intensely, and just, it's got to come out. It's got to come out, and making sure you have it directed in the appropriate way. Exercising, running. I'm really seeing running. I know, and really, your sign is the Centaur, I believe, the Centaur, and then you have this bow and arrow. So it's like you're half man, but I'm gonna say human, because hello, us women, half human, and then like half horse, and then you have this arrow. So there's this very instinctual, like, a desire to, fly forward, really charge ahead if you wanted to. But then you also have the intellect of a human that can, really direct that, and with the bow and arrow, you can really, be planning and cautious and, direct yourself in a way that benefits you. If you allow yourself to, because you also have this, ability to really just like, almost like Gemini, but in a different way. But it's still that energy of like, for you, it's like, let's just do it for the sake of doing it. Let's just do it and get it over with kind of thing. And Gemini's more like act first, think later kind of thing. But I mean, you guys think it through, but also you just want to, there's an impatience. That's what it is, like an impatience, with getting things done, or like pushing through something because you want to get it done, So impatient, energetic, fiery, magnifying, intense, rage, anger, warrior energy. Like it just builds and builds and builds and builds and builds, and it's like, especially if you're not using it, it's just gonna build, the fire's gonna build and build, and then you're just gonna like rage out on something. So making sure that you are letting it flow. And I'm Kundalini breath work, look that up on YouTube, and I like strongly recommend that. That's going to stoke the fire as well. It's gonna clear shit out and make it easier for you to just embrace it and run with it. And it'll help to clear your mind so that you can utilize this energy in a way that actually benefits you. You can strategize, and, all that fun stuff. So, warrior energy. Working with others, to really bring something into existence, or working with your guides and really, bringing something into existence, really taking something to the next level. Like you've been planning something for a while, and now it's time to like bring it into reality. If it's been like in the drawing stage, or the writing stage, or the thinking stage, it's time to bring it out into reality and make it a real fucking thing, and or it's something that you've been thinking about for a really long time, and it's been festering in you, and it's time for you to speak your truth. Speak your truth, let it out, but making sure that what you are saying is something that you actually want to be saying, as well. And then also kind of thinking of like extending an olive branch in a way, so there could be a rekindling of a friendship through speaking your truth about something that's been building up within you. So that's, that could be the result of getting into this fiery energy. So it could really benefit you, in the upcoming months. It could be just, not a friendship. It could be a relationship, like with a coworker or a family member, or a significant other. It doesn't have to be a friendship or anything like that, but I'm curious to see what happens, because, I've had a falling out with the Sagittarius, like a year or so ago, 2 years ago. So I'm wondering what's going to happen there with this. So I'll let you guys know. But you guys let me know as well how this works out for you and how you use this fiery, magnifying energy to your advantage. And, you know, I really see you guys like tearing down walls, tearing shit down, and building things up, and just taking things to the next level, just owning it, and winning, you know. And you know, if you're going to war with somebody, because this is a very warrior kind of energy as well, if you're going to war with someone, make sure that, you know, you understand what would happen if you won. You know, is it coming from a place of ego, or is it coming from a place of a desire to heal something? Because also there's a peace, you know, being offered here, that the need for peace. So it's like, are you going to get into fiery rage, or are you going to use the energy to bring peace into action? You know, using that fire for action, for peace. So activism could be a really big thing for you guys this month. You know, what is it that you're fighting for? You know, I feel like that is something else that's coming up for you guys. What is it that you're fighting for, and what are you doing to fight for it? You know, and what is the purpose of the fight? Is it to bring peace in some way? If the end result is for peace, then, you know, continue to fight for it. But activism is something that is definitely coming up as well, because we all are really stepping into this energy of community instead of separateness. And I feel like this is the way that you bring things together. Like, you are the one that inspires others to come together, you know, for a united purpose. Okay. Very, very, very active month. Activism. That's something that's really coming up strongly. So use it to your advantage. Get moving. And, you know, throw me an invite if you're doing something as an activist. You know, I'd like to hear what you're doing out in the world. And I send you so much love, Sagittarius. I love your energy for this month. It's really great. I hope you guys have a wonderful October. I send you so much love. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in November. Happy Halloween. Happy Samhain. Take care.